Thank you for joining us for the 2-minute drills. I'm Aram Talegian, joined by Steve Ramirez, the man in the Pasadena Star-News area. Stevie, your top-ranked team, Monrovia, is going to Arcadia this week in somewhat of a rivalry game.
Yeah.
Probably a battle between two teams that should be playing in the same league. But that's a story for another day. Monrovia 1-0, Arcadia 1-0. So technically, battle of unbeaten teams.
Yeah, I mean, it's a game last year. Monrovia won this game pretty easily, and Arcadia this year with a new coaching staff, and they have Joey Harmon at quarterback, who was injured all of last year, and they kind of never really got started. They kind of played well in the Pacific League, enough to make the playoffs, and then lost in the first round. But there's a lot of excitement for this game just because of their opening win, and obviously it was against Alhambra, but they beat them pretty good, 38-6, and so it's kind of an intriguing game to see if they can step up and match what Monrovia has.
Right, and obviously one of those things that Monrovia has is Kurt Scobie. He had a pretty decent debut last week against Ayala. I like Monrovia's win over Ayala more than I like Arcadia's win over Alhambra, but the Apaches definitely probably needed some confidence and got that. I've heard some sneaky things about Arcadia from people through the grapevine that they're a decent team, but again, I still don't think they're ready for this kind of thing. The key for Arcadia will be, can you stop Scobie? Can you stop the Monrovia ground attack? If you do that, you're probably halfway home. Then the question is, can they score points against Monrovia's defense? I don't know how they find separation in this game, so I don't know how Harmon's going to get his receivers open, and they're certainly not going to pound Monrovia. I think the Wildcats win this one easy, Stevie. I don't know what you're thinking about.
Yeah, it's probably going to be that Monrovia pretty easily. I'm just intrigued, it's based on what Arcadia did, because like I said, last year they kind of had a down year. Yeah. And the way they won that game, I mean, they didn't win game when they won last year. They didn't win games like that. It was a bunch of close wins. The fact that they won that game,
lost to Rio Hondo Prep.
Yeah, and the fact that they won that game pretty easily, it just kind of adds a lot to intrigue to this rivalry.
Yeah, because technically they're both 1-0.
Yeah.
Right. And it'll be a big crowd.
Yeah, a lot of people will be out for that game, but I just see, like I said, Monrovia with Deshaun Potts at quarterback, who also had a good game, in Scobie, and even Darian Jones, their other running back.
I think he's hurt, but we'll see if he plays.
Let me ask you both, is this rivalry starting to run its course, though, now? I mean, this used to be in our Arcadia, used to handle Monrovia. Now Monrovia is handling them. Shouldn't the Pacific League team they're playing every year be a mirror?
Well, just a few years ago, a couple of years ago, Arcadia did beat Monrovia. And that was with that good Arcadia team that had the kid that went to UCLA and the car at quarterback that went to.
I'm just thinking for Monrovia. The excitement ends, I think, for a lot of people once they get into the Rio Hondo League and they roll over and they roll in the Mid Valley. These non-league games that they have are exciting. I would rather see them play Mir than Arcadia.
Well,
and I think the game you're going to see in a few weeks, St. Francis visiting M-Town is going to be
South Hills.
Incredible. In South Hills, this is what's exciting for Monrovia football.
They play San Dimas in 2 weeks. And then South Hills, and then St. Francis.
That's where their season's made before the playoffs.
That's the only game I see them losing is St. Francis at home.
And their really only tough game in the league is San Marino, which had a great year last year.
Right, good coaching.
And they won their opener, and it looks like they are going to have a pretty good record when they meet in the season final.
Yeah.
But this game, like I said, the intrigue is to see
how far Arcadia
has gone.
Right, yeah.
But I just think they're overmatched in this game, and I see Monrovia.
I think the only mistake Monrovia can make as they move forward is you have a great running back like Kurt Scobie, and sometimes I've seen this with Monrovia in the past. They try to be a little too balanced for their own good. Might try to, Kobe's just come onto the team, and sometimes they try to do things that they don't need to do when you can just hand the ball off to a guy like that and let him win the game for you. So I think that's the only way I see them getting in trouble sometimes is trying to get too cute with their offense.
Well, I think everyone's in agreement. Monrovia's going to win this game and probably pretty comfortable. But that's why they play the games, folks. Get out there. We don't have to tell you that. This is a pretty decent neighboring rivalry, so we don't have to tell you there will be a decent crowd out there. And who knows? Who knows what can happen once they kick it off? It's Arcadia hosting Monrovia on Friday night. Enjoy it.